Hello everyone, Bones here, and we are back with the Pompey campaign. It's been a couple of days since I've released an episode. Basically, real life got in the way. Right now for me, it's like 1 in the morning. Basically, I can't sleep right now, so I figured I haven't released an episode recently, and if I'm not going to be asleep anyway, might as well at least get some work done. So let's see, I think last episode, we had just taken Octavian and a couple provinces down here. And now we are just going to level up our generals, and then we're going to end the turn and see what the Helveti's response to us taking their only territory is. Hopefully it's another fight, because those are pretty much the reason anyone watches these videos. And it looks like the Marcomanni have decided to sally out and take the Helvetii out for us. Now I could have just let them, the Marcomanni, destroy the Helvetii themselves, but I'm pretty sure that fighting the battle with them gets me diplomatic bonuses. And I might be able to get like a good trade agreement or a military alliance or something along those lines with the Marcomanni from helping them out. Well, it's not bad to fight on. I'm really hoping that all this forest makes it easy for you guys to see still. I am a little bit worried that it's going to basically make it hard to follow the action. Alright. I think I'll just line my men up in a couple different ranks as they come in. I'm expecting the Marcomanni to take the brunt of the enemy's assault while I hit the rear, so I'm not really going to... Well, I don't expect to really need my troops that badly in this fight. You guys get up here. Bring the Helvetii forward. I guess we'll bring the cab up to see if the... Okay, it looks like the Helvetii... Oh god, I keep almost saying the wrong army name. But it looks like the Helvetii are responding to our presence here. Let's fast forward it just a little bit. We'll send our cab forward into the woods, see if they have any nasty surprises for us while my men line up for battle. It looks like the only things that they have back here... Oh, they're... Okay, they do have a pretty damaged unit of noble horse. But it doesn't look like they have anything substantial in the back to fight me with. So let's send our skirmishers, and I think this was the first... Okay, so the first 5. Send the skirmishers in the first 5 units to enter the battlefield forward. I shouldn't need much more than this to fight this battle, considering how close the Marcomanni are. Basically what I'm waiting to see right now is where the Helvetii commit their melee infantry, so I can decide whether or not I want to send my cavalry in, or if I want to make it a melee grind-out fight. And right now, it's looking like I'm just going to be sending my cav in to just destroy their skirmishers. I am a little bit worried about their general being right here. But I think my Helvetii should be able to do enough damage to him. Yeah, we'll bring you guys up to this fight. You guys, I'll bring you around here. You probably aren't going to be getting into position, but it might help to cut off the enemy at some point. There's the noble horse. Ooh, I am firing into my own men. But I'm breaking the enemy pretty steadily, so this should be over very quickly. Alright, you guys get over here. You're pretty close to this noble horse, so we'll send you in to support that fight. And it looks like all the enemy units have broken. Yep, there we go. So with luck, that should finish off the Helvetii armies. Or, well, Helvetii nation. Unless, of course, they have another army hanging around in Octavian's forces, not forces, Octavian's territory somewhere. Yeah. Sorry that wasn't the most interesting fight for you, but hopefully it gets me a nice diplomatic buff with the Marcomanni. Yeah, like I think I said earlier, the biggest hurdle to overcome with Pompey is just not having any friends to... Ooh. Alright. Other houses... Yeah, we'll recruit you. But yeah, the biggest problem with Pompey is... Well, always keep the child. Gives me another general. The biggest problem with Pompey is you don't have any friends to trade with. Allies are... Really, I haven't had a single Total War game where the allies have been very useful. As anything... As like military allies or anything else like that. Let's get rid of that. I should have just dismantled that the other turn, and man, I cannot talk today. Just a small garrison here. This won't be interesting to watch. I really do wish that they hadn't implemented the if your army takes a territory, it has to stay there. Like, this would have been great back in the old days of Total War when you could have just like infinite armies so you had the funding. But with limited armies, it really does affect your mobility a severe amount. Yeah, I think I will go after this little army up here. I'm expecting Octodurus to rebel at some point anyway. But I don't want this army to start raiding me or doing anything that will affect the province negatively any more than it already will be. More public order and money is always nice. What I think I'm going to do next turn is I've gotten out of like the conquering funnel that was Italy, where one army honestly could have done this and two was overkill almost. But now that I've gotten out and basically into Europe proper, I'm going to start having to attack in like several different areas. So I'm probably going to recruit another army, either to hold Massalia or to march up to Bibracte. Or Bibracte. I don't know if that E is silent. And it looks like that army might be necessary, because Octavian is starting a pretty sizable counterattack. Now this is both good and bad for me. It's good in the sense that the less armies... Oh, I completely forgot about those two settlements. Well, it looks like I won't be taking attrition from food. It's going to be a little bit inconvenient. That's really the problem with doing... like, me stopping playing in half-hour intervals, is I completely forget about simple upkeep things like that. And it looks like if I move this army down to Massalia, they won't be able to take these two territories. Like I said, it's a good thing for me right now. Because I'm gonna take some attrition. Because this settlement will not be defended very heavily. And actually, I never capitalized on that battle penalties. So let's see what we can get.
Friend, what an honor you do us.
Trade
Come,
agreement.
speak so that the spirits can hear your words.
You know what? Screw it. Why not? Let's see what we can get these guys with.
The needs of my people are simple. Some of your
Okay, so I have a
fine
moderate
trading
chance of getting a
goods
client
in
state
exchange for
treaty
our
with these
wares.
guys.
Well,
Let's try paying you. That works.
Our trade is now ended, and I will accept.
Alright, so that should really help my income. And more importantly, gives me more map vision. Give me 2 seconds, I'll take a drink. My mouth is getting a little bit dry. Much better. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're just gonna hold Massalia. We do have a little bit of money to play around with. So, let's see. How long is it? Are you healed yet? No, but we did get a new general, so let's make him down here, raise army. And I think we'll stick with Cav generals for our men. To auxiliary Cav. I don't have much money. I'm not super happy about having auxiliary infantry, but I'm basically just trying to get a quick army up and running, because it looks like they're trying to sneak through a little bit. Are you kidding me? It's just a general's unit that looks like it's raiding me up there. That's annoying. That wouldn't be a big deal when I could just train up like 2 legionaries and go up there and just stomp the crap out of him. But when I have to recruit a general too, and it's just a whole big thing, it's kind of annoying.
At your command.
Right then. Yep. Military training is the most important thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the garrison here? Not a very big garrison.
Ready for orders.
Alright, I'm willing to bet that a lot of the public order penalties I'm taking here is coming from this raiding army.
Ready for battle.
These guys are pretty well off. So let's move them up here and put them in fortified stance. Ooh, actually 120 versus 76. How much does it cost to... Okay. This is something I've wanted for a while. I've really wanted to get... come on. Some better long-ranged units to put in my armies. So I'm going to cut into our upkeep a little bit, but... God, I hate how slow these units move. Ooh, looks like we might have killed him. I will certainly not be broken up about that. Yeah. Not sure if I should take out that dignitary or not. The only thing he's really seems to be doing is just spreading Latin culture. Which, considering that I'm... Oh, come on. I don't even get to say that was a last episode excuse this time. That's just me being an idiot. Let's tear that down, and that reminds me... Rome needs... Yeah, let's just keep bumping up my income. Happiness is great.
Reporting.
Okay, now is this actually... Okay, yeah, there we go. Huh. Were these provinces just that happy, or... Because I could have sworn I was not taking severe penalties back there. So yeah, we'll station this here to help stabilize the province. I did take my income down pretty low, though.
At your command.
Let's see. Well, I do need to worry about this army, but if I can sabotage it, I'm going to ignore it for right now. The worst I can do is take Octadurus.
We take this settlement for Rome.
We'll just hold you here for just a second,
We hunger.
so don't forget to move this army up to Georgiovira.
Cannot pass here.
And let us assault Bibracte.
For Rome.
I probably could have auto-resolved this, but I do like doing the city battles. Yeah, mostly I'm just interested in seeing how well my new longbowmen fare. Alright, how do I want to hit this? I think we'll hit from over here. It gives me a nice shot up this alleyway and pretty close to the capture point. Oop. On you guys. You guys back here in reserve. And there we go. And doesn't look like I left anyone behind on the mini-map.
Ready for orders. Legionaries.
Those walls will not look tall when we are within them and laying waste to their precious homes.
Move the
Then
ladders
we will laugh
up.
as we take what we want and who we want. Now, to arms.
Let's get a good look at these guys. I kind of like their design, though I find the idea of going into battle without a shirt questionable. I think that they could at least afford some sort of like leather armor or something to stop arrows.
Infantry ready.
But I don't really know about how readily available that stuff was at the time.
Legatus.
They'd probably be expected to provide it on their own time, and
Forward!
that would be expensive for
Hunters!
someone who's basically trying to loot and plunder for a living.
Run. Curse you. Stand to.
Yeah, right now, like, they won't be doing much damage to the enemy on the wall because of the, well, the wall.
Give them fire.
But the flaming shot can mess with the enemy's morale a bit, which is way more important for breaking these guys and getting off the wall quickly.
Longbow hunters!
Now, it does look like I hit... I don't know if that was my shots that did that when they hit the top of the ladder or what. And if that's the case, that's just stupid. Yeah, with the tower shots, it's hard to tell. Alright. Never mind, it looks like it was just his Velites, so it wasn't as stupid as it perhaps could have been.
Warriors.
So you guys up just a little bit more. Turn you on fire at will.
Of them.
And let's scare the crap out of our enemies.
Longbow!
Longbow hunters.
Hunters!
Fire on them.
Longbow hunters!
Stop now.
let's move you over here to start capping the gate. You won't be able to capture it while the enemy's there, but more importantly, you'll be able to turn off those damn towers. Once that happens, I can bring the general up and safely start buffing my units.
Legionaries!
Actually, let's take a couple more men and try to completely saturate the walls. Alright, looks like the towers might be down. So let's pull the general up. So the nearest through over here. So let's free up these men. Inspire you.
Legionaries! Engage!
Take out the Vigiles. Alright, so it could be going worse. These men over here definitely need some assistance.
Engage! Ready and waiting! Back forward! Ready and waiting!
Alright. Anyone up here getting tired yet? Fresh. Fresh, fresh.
Longbow hunters!
Let's pull them up to the wall. Actually, let's pull them over here. Try to get some shots in the rear of that enemy unit.
Legionaries!
Pull you guys up here to charge in once the gates have been completely captured.
Legionaries! On watch!
Try to pull you guys through the enemy's lines so you can get more kills.
Longbow hunters!
Yeah, I need to start finding a way to get some more field battles, because we've been doing the majority of my fights have been in cities. And really, the one notable field battle we had was over in like 5 minutes to an enemy that was already severely beaten.
Gotcha!
Go a standard shot for all but one of you guys. I don't really care about the ammo lost, because
Ready for orders!
my men are pretty well... Whoa. How many men were standing on top of that ladder? That was like a waterfall up there. What the hell?
Legionaries!
Alright, looks like we're starting to actually capture the gate. So let's pull some of these men off. And looks like some folks up here are getting tired.
By your command!
Let's work right. Come on, there we go. And inspire. I have no idea what inspire actually does. Oh. Yeah, I basically only knew that it was beneficial, so I saw no reason not to do it. Maybe not the best strategy when using your general's abilities, but in this instance at least it was justified. Well, not justified, but vindicated. Let's go with that.
Advance and speed!
Alright, how are we doing now? Let's see if we can get some indirect shots on these guys. That's one of the reasons I really think bows are my favorite ranged unit in this game, and pretty much any game. It's just they can shoot up and over the walls, and they're a lot more versatile than any other units in this game. They don't quite have the range as slingers usually. I think there might be a couple exceptions, but I can't think of them right now. But like I said, I find the utility of being able to shoot up and over the walls and having multiple ammo types that basically they're the jack of all trades, and they're the most tactically versatile ranged unit in the game, in my opinion. Not the most powerful, perhaps, but they'll be good in a lot of different situations. I'll try to get you out of the tower's fire. Okay, this unit's really just getting beat on. Let's bring this 160 up and try to spread the casualties out a bit more.
Hold! Legionaries!
And there's their general. Oh yeah, these guys are really taking casualties now. Ooh, damn. If they weren't my enemies, I'd feel sorry for them. And honestly, I still kind of do. Alright. Pull you guys down. Alright, you guys are getting a little bit too close to the wall. Actually, let's pull you guys into the city and get some shots on the rear of the blob as we're hitting it. Alright, we'll pull this unit back to rest. Let's pull these 3 units up and put them over here. Alright, we've broken through here. So the walls are now pretty much ours. Alright, I can get the general up here pretty safely. Yeah, let me know if me swinging the camera around like this is annoying to you all, because it's kind of a habit I have of mine. I don't really like to sit in one spot and just look at things for all that long. Oh, you guys are trying to be sneaky. Well, I applaud the effort, but it was in vain. But hey, the computer actually tried to outflank me in an area that I thought there was no way they were going to be able to get through. So, kudos. I mean, I give the computer a lot of crap, and it deserves most of it, but when it does something cool, I'll definitely, congratulate it. Anyone ooh, yeah, let's... Maybe I'm gonna... Alright, so I am getting some shots off. There we go. And that is that. I forget which city this is. I think it's Bibract. But not too many casualties, and as always, I don't care how many losses I have, as long as I can spread those losses out among as many units as possible. Basically, if I get 160 casualties on one unit, I lose that unit. But if I get 160 casualties on 10 units, well, that's nothing. That's one turn of retraining versus having to buy a whole new unit and losing all its veterancy and all that kind of stuff. Let's occupy the settlement. So yes, it was Bibract. And I don't think I have anything I need to do right now. I'm waiting for this slums to be torn down. And we are steadily approaching half an hour, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to see you guys again next time.